Hi, I'm James Turco. I'm the lead brewer here at Henderson Brewing Company, and today I'd like to talk to you about Food Truck. Food Truck is a blonde ale. The blonde ale is kind of as close as you can get to a lager while still being an ale, and Food Truck is very much brewed in that sentiment. There's this popular idea here in Ontario of lagered ales, which I find a little silly because literally every ale is lagered. In Food Truck, we do the same. We cold age it for 2 weeks in order to kind of get everything to meld together and dial together, much like you would brew a lager. But it's not. It's brewed with our house ale yeast, which we like because it's very clean ale yeast. It kind of steps out of the way and lets the malt and the hops and the nice clean character of the beer come forward to the forefront. And unlike most blonde ales, it's brewed with a little bit of a different grain bill than most. Most blonde ales use just 100% base malt or two-row. Our beer blends two different base malts. We use a good old Canadian Superior Pale Malt and a British malt called Maris Otter. And the reason we use the Maris is to get just a touch more malt character in the beer. In addition to that, our beer uses a malt called honey malt. And honey malt's a really weird malt. It's not quite a crystal malt, it's not quite a base malt, but it does add this really lovely honey character to the beer. And so we do get a nice malt complexity in our blonde ale. In addition to that, we use about 19 IBUs of hops. We bitter with our house bittering hop, Magnum, which we like because it has a very clean, easy bitterness and there's no real harshness there. And then we add a little bit of a British hop called Goldings near the end of the boil. And we like that because there's a nice sort of earthy, floral, herbaceous note that comes in right at the end and giving you a little bit of hop character. If you drink a lot of lagers, especially mass market lagers, going to Food Truck and picking up a pint of Food Truck, it won't be too different, but I think you will get a little more flavor. And so that's where I think it's a nice link to lagers, sort of lagers that people are familiar with. See our pint of Food Truck right here. The aroma is very clean. You get a little bit of some malt character, some nice bread dough notes, and a little bit of like a cracker or almost like a little light baking biscuit note there on the nose. You can see it is crystal clear. We filter Food Truck, so it's nice and bright and clear, and it's kind of a nice deep gold color with a nice persistent white head. Well, that's good. And then on the taste, like I said, you get a little bit of a malt taste, nothing overwhelming, nothing cloying, but again, a little bit of that nice cracker breadiness and just a suggestion of honey on the finish. And the finish is nice and clean and easy and dry on the palate. And boy, it just makes you want to have another sip. Cheers.
Cheers.